Word recognition is an important part of the reading process, and there are several different strategies that can be used to develop this skill.
The reading strategy that we will be demonstrating in this video is chunking. Chunking is a strategy that students can use for word recognition. For this strategy, we will have the student look for familiar letter chunks within a word. The chunks may be phonemes, prefixes, suffixes, or whole words within a word.
The goal of chunking is to develop automaticity when coming to unknown words in a text. The purpose of chunking is to break down words into easier or already known chunks, making it simpler to read the whole word.
As for research, we utilize the Literacy Information and Communication System, which is an initiative of the U.S. Department of Education. In a word recognition article on the LINCS website, they state, "Words that beginning readers initially sound out through word analysis or phonics come to be recognized as whole units after readers encounter them repeatedly in connected text." The strategy of chunking will help readers to analyze words as smaller parts initially, which will ultimately lead them to recognize the word whole.
LINCS also states that rapid and effortless word recognition is the main component of fluent reading, which supports the need for our chunking strategy. Reading unfamiliar words through chunking will help readers to become fluent or automatic when encountering these words in a text.
Some things that instructors should consider when using this strategy is the level of the reader they are working with. A kindergarten student might be working on chunking individual phonemes, while a third grader might be chunking word endings or smaller words within larger words.
I'm Kelly Patton, and for this demonstration, I will be playing the role of the teacher.
And I'm Amy Bannister, and I will be playing the role of the student.
The first example we will demonstrate is chunking individual phonemes. This is a word that we came across while reading that you were unfamiliar with. So why don't we try separating the word by individual sounds, or what are called phonemes. Okay, so what sound does the letter C make? Good. What sound does the letter A make? Ah. Good. And what sound does the letter T make? T. Good. So I have three separate sounds. I have K, A, T. Together they make cat. Why don't you try now? Okay. K, A, T. Cat. Very good.
The second example that we will be demonstrating is chunking by prefix.
Okay, this is another word we came across that you were unsure of. So we're going to look at it first by its prefix and then a root word. So a prefix is something at the beginning of a word. So this is the prefix in this word. Can you try to read what that says?
Dis.
Good. So then we have the root word, which should be a familiar word to you. Can you read that word?
Agree.
Good. So now if we just put the prefix and the root word together, what word do we have?
Disagree.
Very good. The next example we will demonstrate is chunking by suffix. This is another word that you were unsure of, so why don't we try looking at it from its root word and then its suffix. So a suffix is going to be the end of a word. So can you read what this word ending might say?
Ing.
Good. ing says ing. That's our word ending. So now we have our root word, which should be a word you're familiar with.
Enjoy.
Very good. So now just put your root word and your suffix together, and what do you have?
Enjoying.
Very good.
The next example we will demonstrate is chunking by syllables.
Okay. Here we have a word that you were unfamiliar with while reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate this word into different chunks by its syllables. So syllables are separate parts of words, and I'm going to show you the syllables in this word. So this is the first syllable, and this syllable says an. Say an.
An.
Good. The next syllable in this word is im. Say im.
Im.
And the final syllable in this word is ul. Say ul.
Ul.
So we have three separate syllables in this word. I'm going to clap them out, and then I'm going to have you try. So we have an, im, ul. You try now.
An,
Simple. Good. So if you put those syllables together, what word might you have?
Animal.
Very good. The final example that we will be demonstrating is chunking small words within larger words. Okay, so this is another word that we came across that you were unsure of. So why don't we try to look for a word within this word that you are actually familiar with? So what if I covered up this part? Do you think that's a word that you're familiar with?
Again.
Good. So that's a smaller word within this larger word that we're unsure of. So now what we have to do is add on this ending that you're not sure of. So this ending is st, and s and t together say st. Can you say st? St. Good. So if you put together the word you know, which is again, and then add on the rest of the word st, what might you have?
Against. Against.
Very good. Good job. Thank you for taking the time to view our video.
We hope that by viewing our video, you have learned more about word recognition and the strategy of chunking.